Hey, what's up, everybody? BDF44 coming at you. So I want to talk about something not important at all, but it's really interesting to me. It's not even really interesting to me. I'm just entertained by it, and I think that's the purpose of it, which is what I'm getting into. Michael Rapaport has found himself in some hot water with athletes lately. He ran up on Scalabrini during a Big Three game. Scalabrini spazzed on him, and then he ran up on Catino Mobley. I think it was also during the Big Three game, and Catino Mobley didn't respond positively to his presence. Michael Rappaport has said something along the lines of, "Hey, Katino Mobley, you want to put hands on me?" After he didn't respond to one of his questions that he had asked him during the game, and Katino Mobley said something along the lines, paraphrasing, of course, "Yeah, I might be willing to do that. You might want to get away from me," that kind of thing. So, and I saw another another bit of footage with him and some other athlete as well, where the athlete told him, "Not today, get away from me," or something like that. I think that that's set up. I know Michael Rappaport is a comedian, and I know the Big Three. So, like I said, with the Shaq and Kobe story, they like to keep controversy around them as well, keep your eyes on their sport, and this is one unorthodox way of doing so. Michael Rappaport's interviews people. Michael Rappaport's almost gets his butt whooped every time. So, knowing that Michael is a comedian, knowing that some of these players would probably play along, it just looks like something to garner attention. Is it garner attention? I think that's the word. Garner attention for the Big Three and whatever Mike is promoting. And Michael always gets under people's skin because he's always saying something that you don't think he should be saying, or giving his opinion in circumstances where it's probably not asked for, particularly in sports, because obviously he's a comedian, mostly famous for being a character actor on Spike Lee films. He's one of those guys that's in all of Spike Lee's movies. He's the white guy with the red hair, and I've been watching him my whole life in that vein, so I've always been aware of him. I've always been aware of his presence in the black community and his opinions on things involving the black community. He seems to be an ally, but at times, sometimes he says stuff that just makes people feel uncomfortable. Whether he's joking or not, sometimes in key moments I've seen in the past where he might say this and get some backlash from the community for it, or that and say some backlash get some backlash as well. But overall, I think he is seen as an ally for the most part by a lot of folks in the community. So it's just really funny to me. I don't have any evidence that this is clout chasing or attention garnering. I just think that it is. It's just it's just how I view this. But it could very well be three people tired of him. I don't know what the truth is. I mean, for all I know, Brian Scalabrine just was tired of him. Brian looked like he was serious. Honestly, when I saw his footage, he looked like he was having a very bad day. He looked like he was spazzing. But at the same time, I look at the optics. They're both redheads. They're both tall. They're both East Coast guys. They both could be mistaken from one another if you're looking at them from far away. So it just seemed like that was like set up away. And then the Catino Mobley thing, Catino looked at him a certain way, like, "Bruh, get away from me." But he's looking at a comedian. And unless something personal happened with them, I would think that that's just, it's optics. It's just, they set that up. Also, I look at the situation and say, in my mind, if Catino Mobley, I don't know Catino Mobley from anyone, so he's a stranger to me, but it just seems to me that someone in the public eye, particularly someone who's been seen on television, usually when they don't like somebody that's next to them, they act like they do. They don't act like they don't. They want the optics to be that they like this person or that they can at least work with this person. A lot of times when you hear stories about people who have a voice on television, if they didn't like each other, you probably only got hints of it on television. They certainly didn't make it known for us to be aware of and being confirmed. So that lends itself to this just being attention seeking type of stuff. But all in all, I just wanted to get up here and just say that it's funny to me. It's entertaining seeing Michael Rappaport get lashed out at, because he's always running his mouth. He's always saying something loud, even if it's in a joking manner. He's always coming at people, and it's just that's what comes what comes back to you when you put that kind of energy out. When you're constantly in people's face, sometimes people will reject that when they see you, or will remember something you said and hold that over your head. So I don't know if any of that's going on or not, but it's kind of funny. So I just want to get over here and talk about it a little bit and get my little 2 cents. Anyway, that's all I got. Everybody take care. Thanks for watching. PDF. Peace.